Oh, good evening. Welcome back to the IIRL channel. It's a week of first this week. Season 2 is well underway. Already 3 races this week. They are on the channel if you want to catch up. We've had no assists on Tuesday. Assist here 1 on Thursday. We had F2 last night. Our first F2 race in goodness knows how long.
Yeah, a couple of years.
I reckon. A couple of years, man. Shows how long I've been here.
Yeah.
I streamed one of the old F2 races.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
What?
And I accidentally called the Uni Virtuosi car a Renault.
Yeah. Don't worry, we're all gonna make mistakes. I made loads last night anyway.
And yeah, Sunday nights, Assist Tier 2, we are back. 13 race calendar.
Yeah.
I've got Padge alongside me. How are you doing, Padge?
I'm really well, thank you. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you, mate.
Are you excited?
Of course.
Late night,
I can't remember
F1.
the last time. I can't remember the last time I streamed an 82. It may have been USA 2 seasons ago. I think
That's
that
a long
was
time.
when it was. That is a long time ago.
It really is. Let us know if
We'll just wait.
if my mic's crackling or anything. Like people
No one's
watching.
been in the chat yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just waiting on Alpha Matti. He's had to restart his game.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Or you can just
Everything will be alright.
join.
Yeah, I mean, we could start now if you want. We're already
Yeah,
5
you can.
minutes.
Yeah, start guys. Well, yeah,
Cool.
he's
Matty's
back
here.
now.
Yeah, hopefully you guys are all well. It's been a very busy week on the channel, and it's only going to get more busy. Real Life F1 has happened about an hour before we record this, so we'll try and refrain from talking about it, just in case people haven't seen it. But if something were to happen in this race that happens in the same as the real F1 race, we can talk about that.
Yeah.
So because of the Formula 1 race in real life that's happened before this race, we are going to be doing things a little bit differently. You can see in the bottom of your screen it says short qualifying. Basically means instead of the normal 3 qualifying sessions, we will have 1 qualifying session, 18 minutes. Gives people a chance to do 3 runs. I don't think 4 runs is possible on this track.
Yeah, I think 3 is
They
max.
can use soft tyres or medium tyres, and if they make it into the top 10, whatever tyres they qualify on, they'll have to use that set for the race. Everyone outside of the top 10 will have a free tyre choice. Chelsea in the chat, hello all, nice day to get my first DNF of the season. Fingers crossed.
Love the confidence, Chelsea.
Fingers crossed that doesn't happen. And as all short quali sessions go by, it's going to be manic, Padge, so I hope you're ready.
Yeah, this is going to be... get yourself out there, Chelsea.
Thank you for the follow earlier on today, Greg Stalinsky. Appreciate that, a few hours ago.
Greg Stalinsky,
probably-
that's a good name.
That is a good name. Stalinsky.
Stalinsky, I've heard that name somewhere before.
And we have a Alfa Romeo of upcoming Karma on the medium tyres. Interesting. You won't see many people qualifying in the top 10 on the mediums, but they may just burn a set of mediums just to get sight of laps in.
Yeah, sight of lap. Evening, Hyper. You're allowed online tonight. Whip.
Beautiful circuit. Recently signed a new contract to stay with us until 2036. So expect to see a lot more of this track, unless we see a lot of human rights debates and stuff. It's not been the nicest country in terms of that conversation, but you know, fingers crossed we don't have any missile strikes hitting this track in the
No,
next few years.
definitely not. Maybe some fireworks instead at the end.
Yeah. So what do you think of this track then, Padge? Do you enjoy it?
Yeah,
Do you find it challenging?
I think a couple of games ago I enjoyed this track. I think it's not so enjoyable. I think because I don't use assist now, so there's a couple of corners that are quite tricky. Turn 8, the down. That corner is very tricky.
So on board there with upcoming Karma. We won't do a track tour because it's going to be frantic action.
Yeah.
And I would like my voice box to be in one piece tonight. Tricky braking point down to 10. You can just clip that inside curb, but a lot of the time you will outbrake yourself slightly for the curb. But it doesn't mean you're on a bad lap. What's more important about that is the exit onto the DRS straight. Especially when you're behind another car. Very difficult to follow in these cars, as we know.
Yeah, especially on this game.
Karma's got his teammate Karis behind him. I still don't know how to pronounce his gamer tag, so I do apologise
Aquaris,
if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Is it Akaris?
I think it might be.
Okay, I'll say Akaris, and if I'm wrong,
Yeah.
then he can let me know.
Yeah, let us know.
Speaking of Akaris, he goes fastest, but he is using the soft compound tyre. Alfie Matti goes 4/10 quicker than Karma on the mediums. Slots in to P2.
Yeah, I wonder who will be the force this season up front.
Yeah, last year it was Appy and Hyper having a good old rivalry.
Yeah.
Dale won a few races. I think Chelsea won a race.
Yeah, Chelsea did win a race. Portimao.
So, yeah, it could be close. Mark's up there. Chelsea's gone fastest by a long way, by the way,
Yeah.
7/10 of a second.
Very good.
It's a great lap.
They
I think
haven't crashed
pole
yet.
on Tuesday night was a 26.3. Pole on Thursday night was a 26.0. So we do well to see some 26s tonight.
Yeah, if we see any of those tonight, then we'll be shocked.
If we see any 26s, you're being bumped up to AT1.
Yeah, maybe.
Hicklin gets closer to that benchmark, 27.4 on the soft tyres. Seems like people are maybe struggling on their first attempt. Or maybe Hicklin's just very quick.
Yeah, I think Hicklin might have gone on the wheel, but I don't know if he did. I know he was looking to get one.
Lols the Pro, our new AT1 streamer, goes P3. We've got a handful of drivers out on an out lap. Dr. Edward, first race in Assist Tier 2, barring a couple of reserves, I think, at the end of last season, but first time as a full-time AT2 driver out for his first lap. He's using the medium tyres, so it won't be in the top 5 or 6, but he'll be aiming to beat Alpha Matti in 8th. In fact, Snacks has done a great lap on the mediums, 28.1 putting him in 4th.
Brilliant effort there.
That's a pretty good time.
He got his wheel back yesterday, so he'll be doing
Oh yeah,
well.
he got a new wheel as well. So to do that on a brand new wheel after time away from a wheel, I assume, is actually very good.
Yeah. Oh, he's a little spin. So,
I think with volley Timothy James.
thank you.
Tim as well. So yeah, bonus.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it does. Nice.
Us Tims, we stick together.
It seems like it.
Dr. Edward, nice clean lap so far. Don't want to jinx it as he comes through sector 3. Karis goes 3rd, 27.8. Only a 10th away from the front row of the grid. Remember, this is a short quali session, so only 10 minutes left of quali.
Yeah. I have noticed a few of them have done more than 2-3 laps, so they will probably have to go out again.
Edward goes 10th on the mediums. Meanwhile, Phil just slots in a couple of hundredths behind in 11th. Issy is using the mediums too. But he's on a slow lap, overtaken by Zog, who is on a flying lap.
Chelsea just had a little moment in that first right-hander.
Oh, and Zog's lagged out.
Cool. I'll try and get him back. Right at the top.
That. That is not nice news for Zog, especially on a short quali session where every minute counts.
Oof.
MCR Fifi goes fastest by 0.3, almost dipping into the 26s, so we're almost there.
Wonderful lap.
Hicklin's into the pits. Chelsea's still out on track, so we might be going for another run here as we join the returning GoldenEggFryer.
Oh, it's great to have him back.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I think he was around when I started streaming about 2 years ago. But then he left soon after. I can't remember the reason.
It's actually showing off. You see, you got new pedals as well. Yes.
So you've got your wheel back and a new set of pedals.
And a new add-on as well.
A very quick time on mediums, and Zog's retired from the session.
Ooh. I didn't know to do that.
In the pits.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't know. Maybe he's struggling with connection.
Yeah.
Maybe he just thought, screw it, I'll just go to the back.
Yeah, that was a very smooth spin, Chelsea.
We didn't catch it on stream.
Yeah.
So Chelsea be
I saw the end
happy
of it.
to know.
He kept it out of the wall.
Aki, great lap there in the Haas. 27.2.
Very nice.
Himself within a 10th of pole.
I'm
Smooth operator.
I'm expecting Aki to be up there fighting for the championship this season.
Oh, big words.
And obviously 10-10. Hopefully we can be back next week.
True, we have a Mercedes out on track. Nope, that's an Aston Martin. I'm getting my colours mixed up.
GoldenEggFryer coming to the end.
Tucker has retired. I don't see a yellow flag, so I believe he is retired in the pits. So 10th is the best that he can hope for. Probably hoping for a new set of tyres, maybe going for a medium hard or a different strategy like that.
You sing like Carlos. Okay. I don't know if that's a good thing.
I don't know if that's a good thing. So Matty has set his lap time on mediums, but he is out on a set of soft tyres. He's 0.3 quicker through Sector 1. Sector 2 split is just after this right-hander on screen, where he's almost impeded by Aki, but Aki just gets out of the way in enough time. Alpha Matty 0.8 up now, which will put him into the mid-27s, which will put him around SLR Hicklin in P4. That is unless Matty can gain a big chunk of time through Sector 3 and pop himself maybe onto the front row of the grid.
Yeah, Mark
is 5th.
Got himself up to 9th and then down to 10th.
Mark up to 10th. Nice lap there. Evening everyone, says Josh.
Evening Josh. You alien.
Mark is going quicker on his next lap.
Last to 10th, so
Last to question mark challenge.
yeah, 10th. How you doing, Josh?
Mark 4/10 up through sector 2 and sets the track map purple.
Ooh,
So put him around about. It's going to put him around about 5th or 6th between Alpha and Take Her Easy as it stands. Top 3 all in the pits, but still 6 minutes left, which means it's still anyone's guess. Across the line, it's a 27.6, and
nice.
he goes P6.
Talking about qualifying, Josh.
That is very true. We did mention pole was a 26.0 on Thursday. It is this man in the chat, Josh, who achieved it. I have to say, very good lap.
Yeah, Colin was unlucky twice last week, missed out on pole. Both no assist on 81.
Yeah. And there we go, into the 26s, Snacks. Nice lap there.
Great effort there from Snacks.
Set a good time on the mediums, a 28.1 or 28.0. It's gone over a second quicker. Now I've seen a lot of people improve this week from medium to soft times by about 1.3, 1.4 seconds, so I reckon there might be a bit more in the tank there from Snacks.
Yeah, he's always been quick on his day.
And Dr. Edward is proving my point perfectly, making me look like a great streamer. He is 1.2 seconds up in Sector 2. It's going to put him in the mid-27s, maybe around Mark in P7, so he needs a good last sector here to put himself up with a shot. It's a 27.2, he does improve in the final sector by 4/10 and puts himself into P3. Nice lap.
Well done.
Always been a quali merchant, my race pace isn't as good. Well, you know, quali pace is still a strength, especially on tracks like Monaco and Hungary, where overtaking is so difficult. You do need that quali pace. So, never a bad thing to be a quali merchant.
Yeah, everyone's got their strengths on there, I guess. My strength is losing places at the start. So new drivers. GoldenEggFryer. GoldenEggFryer.
Yeah, there's 4 new names.
Yeah.
Got Snacks returning, Golden Egg returning. We've also got MCR and Karis. That's 4 new names, I guess.
Yeah. MCR did like 4 races at the end of last season. And yeah, Aki's also there as well.
Yeah, Dr. Edward making his 82 full-time debut. So plenty of new faces here.
Yeah,
I mean, with the likes of APS Appy leaving the lead towards the end of last season, Hyper moving up to 81.
Yeah.
Spark's not here, 1010's not here, all familiar faces.
Yeah, some quick ones.
So, yeah. Lozapro can't improve on that specific lap as MCR goes quickest.
Very good. Interesting Dale staying out on mediums.
Yeah, Hissy also did the same, but ducked back into the pits a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah.
And he's back out on an outlap now. Everyone is on soft tyres with the exception of Dale. And I don't think there's enough time for him to come into the pits and change them. So I think Dale might have to sit pretty in 17th, I'm afraid.
Yeah. So Might be going for a driver of the day or something. And Classic Phil as well. You wouldn't expect him down that well.
True, he is out on soft tyres and is on a lap. He comes to take her easy round the final corner. He's currently in a Chelsea and Mark sandwich. Let's see if he can escape the sandwich. He doesn't, he can't improve. 2 tenths down on his lap. We'll go on board with Phil now towards the end of the lap. He's 1.1 seconds up in Sector 2. So this is going to put him into, again, another mid to low 27.
Yeah, Aki's also half a tenth up on his lap as well.
Upcoming Karma goes third fastest, almost into the 26's. Nice lap there from Karma, puts him on the second row of the grid. Can Aki improve to the second row of the grid? Yes, he can. 4th place for Aki AMG. MCR is on a slow lap, so his qualifying is effectively done. Snacks is on an out lap and gearing up to challenge MCR for the first pole of the season. Golden Egg is out on soft tyres. And through Sector 2, he is a second up. What are your predictions for pole in the race? I'll tell you what, it's too late to predict pole, but we'll do our predictions for the race in the 5-minute break.
Yeah.
Lolza Pro will finish his qualifying in 13th. That is unless Golden Egg invalidates his time on the straight, which is impossible. He goes 6th fastest and finds himself in a very tight situation there between Alpha and Edward on a 27.2. Who should we go with? Let's go on board with Snacks as he fights his Ferrari. MCR has finished his session on a 26.8. That is the time to beat. Snack needs a 10th. Upcoming Karma needs 2 tenths if they want to challenge for the top spot. Upcoming Karma finishes his session in 3rd place. And Snacks through Sector 2 is 2 tenths up. Just needs to match his personal best in Sector 3 or go faster. But the last thing you want is to invalidate your lap time at the very death. He doesn't, he keeps it on the grey stuff. And where will he put his Ferrari?
Wow.
He puts it on pole.
Well done.
Dr. Edward across the line. Can he improve from 5th? Yes, he does. He's onto the front row of the grid and only a whisker away from pole.
Fantastic.
That is a good lap from Dr. Edward, under pressure as well.
Well done, Dr. Edward.
Degrees on a slow lap. I think everyone is done. Golden Egg's on a slow lap as well. So, wow, less than a 10th separating the top 3.
That's what we want to see.
And Snack saying he made a mistake on his lap. Well,
Shouldn't say that.
It doesn't matter about that. You got pole.
Well done, mate. Congratulations on pole.
I have L plan for the race.
It's like Alpine,
Well,
Alpine got a good team.
9th place Chelsea, not too bad. Not bad showing. It's very close. We've got obviously the 3 at the top in the 26.8s. Then we got the low 27s. Upcoming Karma, Aki, Golden Egg, Alpha. Then you got the mid 27s, very close between Phil, Chelsea, Hicklin, and Mark.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit close this season.
Yeah, still a very close field. May have some new drivers in.
Consistency is key this season.
You just wanted to say that line, didn't you?
Yeah.
We'll make sure we get some screenshots as well.
Yeah,
in fact, it's on stream. We don't need. Yeah. So there you go. Snacks, first pole position of the season. Unfortunately, unlike an F2, you don't get points for pole position, but you do get bragging rights and the best spot on the grid. Edward alongside him on the front row of the grid. MCR desperately unlucky to only be P3, but the 2 Williams cars definitely look like they could be a force this season. Upcoming Karma, Aki, Golden Egg, Alpha, ProfPhil, Chelsea and Hicklin all in the top 10 and only 6 tenths away from pole. Yes, indeed, Snacks. There is a 5-minute break before the race.
Well, we hope so.
Yeah, fingers crossed no one readies up. To be fair, I'm not going to jinx it now, but I'm going to say it anyway. I have to say, in the last season, we've definitely been getting better at not pressing A.
Yeah, we have.
I can't remember anyone pressing A in the last 15, 16 races.
Yeah. Everyone's improved in that respect.
Oh, thank you for reminding me, Hyper. Predictions for the race. Wow. It's so close. I
Yeah.
mean, it's hard to predict anything, but I'll just go out on a whim here and say I think Dr. Edwards got good race pace. He doesn't get penalties, although this track is quite good for not getting penalties. I myself got a warning on Thursday, just the one, and that's saying something.
Yeah,
So,
I actually thought I didn't have a warning, but then I picked one up on the first lap, avoiding someone.
so I think Dr. Edwards perhaps a little bit unfortunate this track's on the calendar because he is very good at avoiding warnings and penalties.
Yeah, he's definitely
I have no idea
one of the
what
favourites.
MCR's race pace is like.
Yeah, it's very good. MCL's race pace.
So it could be anywhere. It could come down to a pit stop, to be honest.
It could be a late safety car.
Yeah, it could come down to a safety car, gosh. I mean, 19 drivers on the field, which means
And
almost the
GoldenEggFryer
maximum amount of drivers to...
is up there.
Yes. Anyone. Anyone.
Getting the top three correct is it's impossible to predict, really.
I would just say that, yeah, it's just predict for fun.
Yeah.
Winner gets a cookie. How does that sound?
Yeah.
I'll buy you a cookie if you're right.
If anyone's right, you get a cookie. Get some chocolate cookies from Amazon. How about that? But you guessed it in now.
To be fair, that sounds pretty fun.
Yeah. Come on.
Hey Ross, how you doing, man?
Evening,
Hope
Russ.
you're well.
Hope you're doing good.
Hopefully no puncture this season here, so yeah, good point. We had a puncture here on Tuesday or Thursday with Ross. Was that Tuesday?
Yeah, Ross had a puncture.
Got a puncture on the last lap.
Just before the last corner, I think. No, penultimate corner, I think.
Yeah, a couple of corners left.
Well, imagine if it was on that first right-hander. Imagine that. That would have been game over.
I'll make a prediction. I'll be bold and give the people what they want. Even if I'm wrong, I look like an idiot. I think MCR is going to win. I have no idea what his race pace is like, so it's a bit of a hunch for me, but
Yeah.
I'm just going to go MCR.
I'm going to go for Professor Phil to get the win.
Ooh. Ooh, you reminded me how good Phil is in the race.
Yeah. And maybe Tay to get a podium.
Chat, let us know your predictions. What do you think?
I think Tay
Should be starting...
won the last 82 race of the season, didn't he?
Oh, he did, didn't he? Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, that's right.
Very strong drive from him.
11th or 12th.
Oh, yeah. Can't remember exactly. Yeah, we should be getting underway very, very shortly.
Yeah, very soon.
We'll have a formation lap. We'll run you through what the people outside of the top 10 are doing in terms of tyres. And we'll get underway. Thank you for the follow, the Mighty Broth 68. What a game! What a username!
Something like that tonight.
Fabulous gamer tag.
Mighty bro. Russ could have won a lot of races last season, but he kind of likes to let other people win, get the glory. Even if they do punt him off sometimes.
Got a snacks fan in the house. Exotic planes. Planes, yes.
Yeah.
My eyes were thrown off by that one in your username. This is going to hurt me, says Chelsea. Having to lean forward for the whole race because the back of my chair doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, that's not ideal.
Did you rage quit?
I've had that before in the past. Mr. Wiggles has got a lot to answer for.
I think we're ready to go.
Yeah, ready
host.
if you want.
Yeah, you can. You have the pass to ready up now, guys.
Yeah.
I think it's been a bit longer than 5 minutes.
And just be respectful on the first lap.
Yep.
No dive bombs or anything like that.
Things happened. What things, quickly tell us before formation lap? What did you do to your chair?
He went to step back and he went. He did a Joey and friends.
Lots of FIFA rage. Classic. That's why I don't play FIFA anymore. Did you do a rotor shore? Just throw it into your wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't play FIFA anymore.
No, I haven't for a long time.
We play poker instead because we're grown-ups.
Yeah. Although if you watch the streams, you won't think we're grown-ups.
You should follow Padge's Twitch channel if you want to see some poker.
I think Ross should change
Anyways,
his name
let's.
to I was poker.
Yeah, let's do it. Poker squad. That's why he's in the chat. He's waiting to play poker tonight.
I was poker.
Anyways, your pit stop strategy is on the screen. It's a 2-stop, a soft medium, or a soft medium soft, or a medium soft soft. Or you can do a 1-stop of medium hard. It does work. A lot of drivers have tried this week to do a medium soft, but a lot of those times hasn't quite worked out. So it's anyone's guess, really, in terms of what strategies people are on. As we know, the top 10 all qualified on the soft, so they have to start the race on that exact same set of tyres. A little bit worn, but they're on the softs, which will give them a good start. Mark,
Big up poker squad.
is on the mediums. Got to take her easy. The only one of the bottom 9 on the soft compound tyres. So watch out for him. He may jump a couple of places off the start, and Akari's in 13 down to Maverick at the back of the field, all on the medium tyres. No surprises there.
Yeah, Mark's could do well if you can avoid chaos.
We've got Maverick just slipping behind a little bit, but driving as fast as he can to catch up, which we like to see. We don't like to see anyone backing up the field too much, try and gain an unfair advantage. Not very sportsmanlike. No. He caught up, which is the main thing.
Well, that's good.
29 laps of the Bahrain Grand Prix, the final Bahrain Grand Prix of this Formula 1 game. The next Bahrain Grand Prix you see on this channel will either be a social event or when the new game comes out in the summer. So enjoy it while you can.
Yeah,
final
I
time
agree,
on
Josh.
Bahrain on this game, and Snacks has pole, and he will be fighting off the 2 Williams cars behind him. And it's a good start for the 2 Williams. Snacks just bogged down a tiny little bit. We got Dr. Edward already taking the lead. MCR is side by side, and down the inside is Dr. Edward. He has taken the lead of this race. Snacks has had a poor start from him, down to 4th, and under pressure from Aki. But it's a good start for Dr. Edward. He's out in front, and he's got his teammate right behind him. Aki keeping hold of P5 into turn 4. Alpha Masi, lots of changing up and down the field. Oh, someone's off.
Maverick and
Maverick's
Hissy have
gone.
come
He had a
together.
good start. Oh, and 3 cars off there.
Oh, and Hicklin
Akari's
as
Akari's was already off
Four.
before turn 4. So something happened in the first couple of corners for him. Then Maverick, Hissy and Hicklin have all had a collision. around turn 4.
Yeah, I only saw it late.
Oh,
Keep going
Hickman
there,
not happy.
Hickman. Keep going. You never know what could happen.
Safety car comes out, brings you right back into the
Yeah,
fray.
I know.
And yeah.
Clip it and then try and get back into the race. Remember,
Mark's struggling a
incidents
little
always
bit.
happen.
Mark has damage.
Yeah, he's got bad damage as well.
So I wonder what's happened there. Seems to have all gone a little bit pear-shaped towards the back of the field. In comes Mark to the pits. Tucker for Life also coming in as well. So it seems like everyone from 13th upwards has had a good enough start that they don't need to pit for repairs.
Everyone.
Maverick doesn't need to pit.
A bit rusty.
Oh, Zog getting a little bit out of shape there. Oh, and Chelsea's round.
Oh no, Chelsea.
Looked like he was going side by side there with Golden Egg through turn 4. I think a bit of contact has left Chelsea a little bit wounded.
So Mark's put the medium on and Hickman's got the hard on.
And Chelsea has spun and crashed, and this could bring out a safety car here. You can see on the left-hand side of your screen, Chelsea's car is unfortunately in the barrier. His prediction of a DNF has unfortunately rung true.
Yeah, never race quit because you never know what can happen.
Exactly. No safety car. Green flag is back out.
Just keep pushing.
Dr. Edward comes around to start lap 3 when DRS will be active. Fifi sets a new fastest lap of the race to close that gap to 0.7 of a second on his teammate. DRS is now enabled. They won't have it. In fact, they might have it through turn 3.
And Tay gets past Professor Phil.
So both Ferraris in the top 8, but the two Williams are the constructors to beat at the moment, first and second. And MCR has now a 1 second gap on upcoming Karma, and there is a Alpine off the track.
Ooh.
It's Maverick.
Yeah, it was Maverick. He's still got his wing now. Yeah, he's lost his
over
left.
to the left-hand side.
He's lost his left-hand plate. Maverick.
Okay, we might see Maverick into the pits then. Tough track to drive without a front wing, this one.
Yeah, it is.
Gaps starting to appear. All the gaps are within the top 9. It's a very close fight for third. We've got Karma defending from Snacks, Aki, Alpha and Golden Egg, who is having a great return to the league, has to be said.
And MCR is going for the lead.
Side by side, two Williams at the front of the pack. I
Yeah,
can't remember the last time we saw that.
Front.
Last time we saw that was probably Nigel Mansell.
Yeah.
Gosh. Or Pastor Maldonado winning at the Spanish Grand Prix. Gosh.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Well, they're going to do well for the constructors, I reckon.
But to finish first you have to finish.
Yep.
Edward, a little bit wide there through the S section. Wonder if he got a warning for that. As Maverick does come into the pits on the start of lap 4.
Also Williams.
So this is now a 4-car fight for the lead. MCR leads Edward by 0.6, who is only 0.3 ahead of upcoming Karma, and Snacks has stuck to the back of the Alfa Romeo like pigeon guana.
Unlucky Chelsea, feel for you.
Yeah, hopefully you clipped it. Send it into the steward. In fact, I am the steward. I was going to say send it into the
send
steward.
Send it into that steward.
I'll be sending it into the. I'll be talking in the third person. Well, no one likes anyone who talks in the third person, do they?
What is the matter?
So here comes Edward. Not close enough to his teammate to have a go into turn 1. Aki is now on the back of this train, which means it's now a 5-car fight for the lead. Something which we saw on Thursday night. It was very close for the lead for the first 10 or so laps.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, we'll do, mate. We'll do, mate. It's so weird because I was 81 steward last season, and I got into a routine of doing the steward report on Saturdays. Now I have to do them on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
So.
I'm sure.
Overtaking. Oh, and Dale hasn't got a front wing. Saw Loza Pro overtake Dale for 9th, but Dale's then lost out to Zog. And jumping on board with the Red Bull, you can see that is one ugly looking Red Bull. No front wing. Oh, and Aki's out!
Oh, Aki, no.
Oh, it's the curb of death.
BSC.
Oh, no. Oh, it's the curb of death. It's claimed yet another victim. Aki was having such a good race. He got up to the back of that train for first. He's running in 5th place. Everyone pitting apart from Golden Egg. Take her easy, stays out.
Also, one of the Williams might lose a couple of places here.
Double stack.
Yeah,
So
Dutch Turtles lost 2 places.
And on go a set of hard tyres for Loza Pro. In comes Dale. Obviously, this is good timing for him because he has no wing. So he's been done quite nicely there. We have no countdown of when. Oh, and close moment there between Alpha and Pro.
That was a bit close.
I think what happened was Alpha Matty was trying to get ahead of Phil before Phil came out of the pits, but there just wasn't enough room to send it, and Phil maintained 7th.
Yeah, so that's really interesting. Sometimes it goes to full safety car, but it didn't this time.
And this is a very interesting strategic shake-up. We had MCR, Dr. Edward, Upcoming Karma, Snacks and Aki, the top 5, all very close. Now we've got Golden Egg and Take Her Easy, who haven't pitted at the front and leading by 14 seconds.
That's really good.
MCR, who is 2.4 seconds clear of Upcoming Karma, so Karma has lost some time in that pit stop. I don't know where. It might be because of the virtual safety car delta. As we see Phil just running wide there at the penultimate corner. Alpha Matty sticks behind that Red Bull where he will get DRS down this main straight.
Snacks going for the pass on Karma.
So 2 moves done down that same main straight. Matty has passed Phil. Snacks is past Karma. Snacks is doing a nice job in closing that gap to MCR. He's on the soft compound tyres. MCR on the mediums. So expect to see Snacks catch MCR here and possibly overtake.
Yeah, I think everyone still has to pit again. Maybe Lowell, Serpo can get to you and Zug.
Maybe everyone on the hards, with the exception of maybe Hicklin and Hissy. They've already been on those hard tyres a few laps.
Yeah.
Ideally, what those hard tyre runners want is a late safety car, because they can avoid losing 20 seconds in a pit stop in the next 15 laps and be near the front of the field. They will be getting caught from behind, but then if they get a late safety car, they can box onto softs.
Yep, that's
And
right. It'll be
a nice
flying on.
finish, but it does require a late safety car, of course.
Yeah, but we'll probably get one at some point.
Snacks new fastest lap of the race, 1 minute 29.2. As Take Her Easy is closing the gap to Golden Egg, our race leader. Upcoming Karma is still sticking on the back of Snacks here. He hasn't got a faster tyre like Snacks does, but
he's just very quick.
still sticking on the
his
back of
day.
him.
Upcoming Karma.
Did he win a race last season, or was it pole position he got last season?
Yeah, he won a race and had a pole position. Can't remember what race it was.
Take Her Easy within DRS range of our race leader. MCR is starting to close the gap on the top two. It's down to just under 14 seconds now, but he is under pressure from Snacks and Upcoming Karma. Snacks is probably the one to watch right now. We've got ProfPhil only a handful of tenths of a second away from Alpha Masi. Those two still going at it. Also got Dr. Edward 3 seconds behind this battle for third. Still in a nice place here. Take Her Easy into the pits.
Yeah, I mean, the softs can do about 9-10 laps, can they?
Probably going for an undercut here on Golden Egg.
Yeah.
Snacks is past MCR, up into second, which will turn into the lead of the race. Oh, and MCR's gone!
Well,
He's lost it through turn 2. I don't know how much damage he's got. Swerves to move out of the way of the driver's very courteous there.
yeah, he's lost a couple of positions.
So that's a big chunk of time and no wing.
Oh dear.
Didn't see it at first. We had helmet cam. Always have to be careful there. Akari's
I think he's
back of the Williams.
He's clear of the rest of the cars for a bit now.
Desperately unfortunate.
Ross has got a good memory, hasn't he?
Or maybe he just did some research.
Yeah, probably. Cheating.
Closest fight on track still Alpha Mati and ProfPhil. Battle for 5th on identical tyres. Alpha just pitting 1 lap earlier than Phil. Behind them we've got Take Her Easy, who has just made a pit stop and looking to close that gap to P5 and P6. And of course, the more that these two fight, the more time that Take Her Easy is going to gain.
Yeah, so it's still anyone's pace at the moment.
Down the inside into turn 1, Phil. Routine move here, but Alpha Mati is going to get DRS. And a nice run on Phil down to turn 4, but not good enough. Moves to the inside, thinks about sending it. Thought about doing a car loss.
I think Phil just aged a couple of years there.
MCR into the pits, fixing the damage onto the hard tyres for the rest of the race. I think damage limitation now.
Mark had a moment out of turn 3. Easy to leave it there on traction.
Golden Egg leads the race, lap 10. But he hasn't pitted yet, so he will lose 20 or so seconds in the pits.
And then probably put mediums on.
Yeah, he might go for a 1-stop here. He could go soft hard, to be fair.
Yeah,
the hards will make it to the end.
Yes, good.
So,
good choice.
He has options here, Golden Egg. He could be waiting for a safety car. But he's in a good spot. He should come out of the pits maybe around this fight between Phil and Matty that we can't take our eyes off. Anything can still happen between these two. So Snacks is gaining. He will get the lead when Golden Egg pits. Snacks has a 2-second lead over upcoming Karma, who looks set to be on the podium as it stands. Dr. Edward, nice recovery from him after double stacking in the pits under virtual safety car. He's up into 4th and has a 4-second lead on these two. There you can see the Williams of Dr. Edward in 4th. You can see Take Her Easy trying to close that gap behind in the Ferrari.
Well, GoldenEggFryer pit. Will he stay out?
You can't go much longer on
Yeah,
the
he's
soft
gone,
tyres.
yeah.
So into the pits comes our race leader. That means Snacks will get the lead and inherit a 2.8 second lead of the race.
What was Mark's had a spin? He's got a 10-second penalty.
That's weird to get a 10-second penalty. You can
Yeah,
see where he's off the track.
He's gone
sector
backwards
2.
as well there as well.
That's weird to get a 10-second time penalty for running wide as opposed to cutting the corner. That's weird. If he clips that, we may be able to remove that. But
yeah, flip it, Mark. GoldenEggFryer.
This is still the close. This is still the closest battle on track. That's why we haven't moved on from it. Golden Egg comes out of the pits in 7th, so not quite as high up as I predicted. He has a new set of tyres on, which will help his cause. He's 1.2 seconds behind Take Her Easy, who is trying to close the gap on these two. So we could very well see a 4-car fight for P4 for the next few laps.
Who did you predict to win again?
I predicted MCR and
Unlucky.
Mark into the pits where he retires. Well, you never know, safety car comes out. It's right back in the game, so...
Very true. He is on the right tyre as well.
True.
But what that one Snacks can start for.
So Snacks will be able to go maybe 4 or 5 laps. That brings him to lap 17 or 18, which means a set of mediums will serve him to the end pretty comfortably.
Yeah, he might be hoping for a safety car.
Oh! Alpha Matty does so well not to put it in the wall there. A little bit of a mistake. Too much curb at turn 2. Too much inside curb.
Yeah, Tay's having
big
a
slide
race as well again.
Well, we predicted a 4-way fight for P4. We've got a 3-way fight for P5 now. Alpha losing a couple of seconds. That mistake. Take Her Easy and Golden Egg now on the tail of Alpha Matty. Tucker comes into the pits to put a new set of hard tyres on the car. And in comes Maverick. Ditching those
wing damage.
soft tyres. Who, Maverick?
Yeah, he had to change his wing, unfortunately.
Question is, can upcoming Karma, Dr. Edward, Phil, Alpha Matty get to the end on these same set of tyres? It's going to be a tall ask.
Yeah.
But if upcoming Karma's been taking care of his tyres, he could stay out here and possibly win the race. Snacks will have a tough job catching up.
Yeah.
Around 20 seconds. Bit of wheel contact there between Tay. Oh, and more contact. Tay's round.
Missed that.
Take Her Easy went down the inside of Alpha Matty at turn 1. Alpha Matty just a little bit of wheel contact through turn 1.
Ooh.
And Tay's come out of that second best. I may see another clip sent in
Stewart
there.
would be pleased with that.
Who is the steward you talk of? Golden Egg, the big winner out of that. He's got both antagonists in front of him, behind him now, and he has 6-lap fresher tyres than the 3 medium runners ahead of him. So Golden Egg here could be an outside shot for a podium.
Yeah, they'll be doing well if they get to the end on the medium. The penalties are coming on then.
Alpha Matti with a time penalty. I reckon he has some kind of damage, you know.
Yeah, I was hoping Tay didn't pick up any damage.
It looked like, from my memory, it looked like there was a bit of wheel banging through turn 1.
Yeah, Tay's pit.
Under acceleration, Tay just lost the back end slightly, maybe caused contact. I'll have to look at it again.
Yeah.
I might be talking rubbish here.
No comment.
If I speak, I am in trouble.
And the gap between Snacks and now Karma's remaining around 3.8.
That crossover point where the soft tyres are going off now is the time.
Yeah.
So Snacks, any time from now, can pit. He can do 14 laps on these mediums.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Yeah, it's 2.2 off his best time at the moment.
Picklin trying to stay with MCR. MCR got the move done a couple of laps ago in P11. Still on with a shot of points after that front wing change earlier in the race.
Snacks is pitting.
Taking my advice.
Always good.
or maybe not.
Should put mediums on, I reckon. Yeah.
So, where is Snacks going to come out of the pits? That is the big question.
I've Matty's pits. I think he's going to come out ahead of Tay, I think.
Yep. It will be a Ferrari 5.6 and Alfa Romeo retires from the race in the pits.
Yeah, he was weaving a little bit as he came in the pits. And I don't think he was that big in his race.
If he's weaving, does that mean there might be a wheel problem?
Yeah, there might be. Might be a wheel problem there.
Might be a wheel problem.
But yeah, it's very rare someone retires when they're in the points.
Now the big question is, will the top 3 pit?
I think Dr. Ed was really good on his tyres from previous. He was very good on his looking after him.
Love that wide camera angle, the heli cam.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Just shows you how close these cars really are.
Yeah.
Upcoming Karma leads the race. 3.3 seconds is the gap, and it's stayed around 3-point-something seconds for a while now. So Upcoming Karma has good pace, maintaining the gap pretty well. Are you laughing at me saying 3-point-something seconds?
Oh no, Ross. It gives proper tyres. It gives his nice flowers.
Gosh. It's on a first date with those mediums tonight.
Yeah. But Snacks will be doing well to catch up GoldenEggFryer.
He's gained a second in the last lap. Still got 6.5 seconds to gain just to get 4th. And even so, Golden Eggs is on relatively fresh tyres himself.
Yeah.
So it's by no means a guaranteed overtake. Zog just running over the exit at turn 3. Looks a little bit careless from me, but that's giving him a 3-second time penalty. That's not going to help his course, to try and get past Lolza Pro. These two have been on the hard tyres for 10 laps now. And as we said, the longer they stay out on those hards, the further up the field they're going to be once everyone pits. And they're both in the points now.
Very true. Does Ross think the top three can get to the end?
Still got 12.5 laps remaining. Coming Karma, coming around the final corner to now start lap 18, which means he needs 12 more laps, taking him up to 23 laps on a set of mediums.
The question is, do they believe they can get to the end? Oh, Tucker's retired.
Oh, and Tucker's gone. This will bring out a virtual safety car, and that may, in fact, Snacks has pitted.
Ooh.
I reckon he might be going onto a set of soft tyres, you know.
Oh, I don't think he gets to the end though.
It's mediums. Another set of mediums.
Maybe they were older tyres that you got on. Or circular pits as well with hearts.
Sometimes this game does happen that when you're AI, it does automatically pit you.
Yeah.
Just wonder if Snacks is AI. But
big mistake if he did.
I don't understand why his AI would pit him.
Yeah, there's no.
That has to be him driving.
Yeah, I think his AI's done it.
Oh, and Tay. 5-second time penalty. A collision with Makaris, and these two are trading positions under VSC.
VSC, guys, VSC.
I think possibly Akaris accidentally overtook Tay under VSC and possibly made contact with him. That's why the 5-second penalty's there. And Tay's re-overtaken.
Oh, he nearly went into the back of him then. Aquarius.
Oh my goodness, what is going on here? We may have a couple of clips we need to look at. Lolza Pro gets a drive-through time penalty for speeding under VSC.
That was very strange.
That is going to cost him a big chunk of time and possibly send him down to 13th place.
We've all done that before.
Oh, well,
I've
never
done
me.
it. I've done it.
I've never done that before.
Drive-through, yeah. Annoying.
I definitely didn't do it at this track a few seasons ago.
No.
Another yellow flag in Sector 1.
Yeah, I think Maverick's at the moment.
Yeah, Maverick has had a moment.
Got dirt on his
That's by
time.
his
He's
teammate.
locking up. He's off again.
I have to say, I do enjoy going into TV pod to have a look at the drivers' helmets. Look no further than GoldenEggFryer. His helmet is extremely satisfying in that Alpine car. Especially with the medium tyres on the car as well.
I think Maverick's got wind damage.
That's an added time penalty to
Yeah, he's got no wing.
struggling race from Maverick. Never know if you stay in it and hope that 4 people ahead of you crash. You get a point.
Yeah, very true.
So it's worth carrying on.
Yeah, he's having to be so patient.
Upcoming Karma, our race leader pits from the leads.
Yeah, so he couldn't get to the end.
And he's on to a set of soft tyres for the remaining 10 laps. Could be a very inspired pit stop here. Dr. Edward now leads ProfPhil by 6 seconds. And Phil is under big pressure here from Golden Egg, who has 6 lap advantage on the tyre wear. Maverick, the tyres in the pits.
Yeah, I don't believe it, to be honest.
Race to forget, but there's always 12 more races in the season.
Very true.
Best of luck for you for the future. I assume I won't be streaming at AT2 that often, so...
No, probably not.
This is the fight for P2. Upcoming Karma is out of the pits in 4th on a new set of soft compound tyres. At this rate, he is going to need to gain 2 seconds a lap on Dr. Edward and pass these two in the process if he wants to win the race. That is unless Dr. Edward and ProfPhil don't pit again.
Can you imagine
If
that?
these top two pit, Golden Egg could be on for a win on his return.
Unbelievable. What a return that would be.
As you say, Dr. Edward seems to be good on his tyres. Into the pits comes Pro and Edward. They're both responding to the undercut.
Unbelievable.
This is a big call. Upcoming Karma already had a gap on Edward and Phil, so he will come out ahead of the pair. The question is which one of Edward and Phil is going to end up on the podium. Edward had a big advantage over Phil, but will this man, GoldenEggFryer, will he win on his return to IIRL?
Snacks closing in on Professor Phil.
9 laps left, and the gap is 10.4. We know what that means. Over a second a lap.
Yeah.
And he needs to get the overtake done before his tyres run out.
Yeah.
I have to say, I think my money's on Golden Egg here.
Yeah. I agree. We've been wrong before.
If I was Golden Egg now, I would just save my ERS.
Yeah.
Even if you get overtaken by upcoming Karma, you can deploy all your energy and get back past.
Yeah, totally agree.
Or do you push flat out now and try and make sure that he doesn't get that DRS range?
So far, he's lost no time on this lap.
Currently no car has DRS on the car in front. MCI is the closest. 1.1 seconds behind Karis. MCR back up to 8th now after that early setback. And he doesn't need to pit again. Those hards can make the rest of the race. So start to see what MCR is made of. Can he get past Karis in the Alfa Romeo? Get up to 7th. What would be a pretty good damage limitation.
Yeah, indeed. And it just shows with Hicklin, he nearly chucked the towel in. He's 9th at the moment.
Upcoming Karma is flying. He's gained a second and a half already this lap, and they're only halfway around the circuit.
Yeah.
He is really, really pushing.
Can you catch him in time though?
Karma has the tyres to close the gap with a couple of laps to spare. If he can use the pace of the tyres, it's just about whether he can overtake or not. Spoken like a man who knows.
Yeah. I'll approach us at the moment now. Hicklin overtakes him.
Kari's running wide.
Zog's doing well as well.
Yeah, Zog reserving tonight as well.
Yeah.
So, and a new fastest lap for upcoming Karma. Will there be an upcoming overtake in the next few laps? I needed to get a cliche line in there.
Yeah, they had to get one in tonight.
Not like he plunged the toilet.
Yeah.
Although MCR might be plunging his Williams at the inside of that Alfa Romeo. Looks very racy behind that Ferrari powered car. Seems like a pretty obvious overtake, I'm going to say.
Yeah, definitely.
Has got the move done. Up into 7th. Akaris has time penalties, so MCR can be quietly confident that he'll finish ahead of that Alfa Romeo. Though Akaris coming back at MCR with the DRS. Use the space on the inside of turn 4. MCR seems pretty comfortable now in 7th. Gap at the front has reduced to 5.9 seconds.
Yeah, the top 4 only have one warning as well.
Very impressive stuff. Pro into the pits, where he retires. 12 runners left. Take her easy, getting a time penalty now. Finds himself last of the runners. GoldenEggFryer on his 24th lap on his return to the league. Definitely looking like he's in for a podium. Whether it will be the top step remains to be seen.
It'd be funny if you won one race and said, right, that's enough for me, guys, I'm off.
In fact, GoldenEgg is also reserving. We talked about Zog reserving, having a good race. Thank you for the follow, AOR Willow. Appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying the stream. It's going to get a lot more frantic in the next few laps.
Yeah, 13 watching. 330 followers, nice. Well, it's 5 laps to go and Outcome Karma is closing the gap.
Dr. Edwards also on the move. I think he's starting to reduce the gap to upcoming Karma, but I don't think there's enough laps, and I don't think it's quite got the pace to outlap Karma by a second a lap here. Dr. Edward definitely on for a podium, just needs to keep it within those track limits and don't get a penalty. Phil's had a good race. You said potentially Phil could get a podium here, so
yeah.
You
well, I predicted him to win and
off.
maybe Tay to get a podium.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. I'm too honest, aren't I?
Just thinking, Snacks is 22 seconds off the lead. He pitted under VSC, that'd probably be about 15 seconds.
Yeah, about that.
He would be probably in a fight with Dr. Edward now if he didn't pit under VSC.
Be interested to see what he says about that if his AI just suddenly pitted on.
Hicklin pits on lap 25, where he gets overtaken by his teammate Hissy, who has done 22 laps on those hard tyres.
Wow.
I have to ask him in the Discord what percentage his tyres are on.
Yeah, we will do.
Hicklin is going for a fastest lap, I assume. And he's only a couple of seconds behind Tay here, so he may get a nice bit of DRS to aid him in his fastest lap hunt.
GoldenEggFryer still pumping in his personal bests.
Wow, that's very impressive to do personal bests on 13 lap old tyres, but that fuel tank is getting very dry now. That is when the lap times start to plummet.
Be interesting to see if anyone, because there's been a safety car there.
There's been 2 VSCs,
yeah,
but no full safety cars now.
Yeah, be interesting to see if anyone's underfueled too much. Oh, 2.5 seconds.
Through sector 2, Golden Egg coming round turn 10 on your track map. Oh, and Hicklin's gone.
Oh, no.
Hicklin's out, and this may bring out a safety car.
Oh, surely not. Oh, it is.
There
safety
is.
Car. Oh my god.
Safety car. Oh, and well.
Oh, Hicklin.
I think Golden Egg has to stay out.
Yeah,
if he pits, he's going to lose track position to Karma and Edward. So he has to stay out here.
Oh yeah, Hicklin lost it for that first round.
Yeah, we caught it on stream as well.
Nice one.
Unfortunately for
Lucky Hicklin.
Doing my job well, getting all the crashes.
Yeah, definitely. A bit of...
This is... I'd have to say, this is brilliant news for Karma. And Karma pits too.
No.
See, I was not expecting that.
No.
I was about to say, Karma's in the best spot here because if he stays out, he's got soft tyres on. I know they're a bit dusty, but he should be able to defend. But if Golden pits and Karma stays out, then Karma has the
Phil
lead.
pits as well.
Snacks pits 2.
Awesome.
And all of these drivers will be out ahead of APS Zog, who has been
Some
on
own
those hard
goals
tyres for
going on here.
19 laps. So there's no question here that Zog's going to pit. This now bring MCR back into the race. He's in 7th. And we all know what he can do with a set of soft tyres on his car. Because he qualified in 3rd. Akari's now into the pits too.
Yeah.
Timmy Dale, I assume, will be into the pits as the only one left on the hard compound tyres. Issy and Take Her Easy have just pitted for soft tyres, so they will, I imagine, stay out. Unless they've got a new set of
one
softs.
person didn't stay out.
See, if that was me, I'd be tempted to stay out there.
Yeah,
If I was
'cause
upcoming Karma, I'd be tempted to stay out.
With 1 lap, because there might be 1 lap to go. Or 2 laps.
Oh, maybe not. Because now it is just going to be pace, and for all we know, DRS might not be active
Yeah.
for the rest of the race. It's lap 26 now, the leaders are going round sector 2. So the safety car's going to come in, I reckon, at the start of lap 28. Which means there's going to be 2 laps of racing left and no DRS.
Yes, kind of what I meant really.
Unless the safety car comes in at the end of this lap.
There's
Which I
loads of
doubt.
cars still in sector 1. Oh, it is.
Oh, it
It's coming in
is.
now. Oh my god.
End of the race, safety car comes in a little bit earlier than we expected. And this now then is a 5-car fight for the win.
It's like
Two of
Hissy's
these
still in
drivers-
sector 1. Like,
He is still in sector 1.
sector and Tay is sector 2.
MCR, unfortunate. In fact, Zog is going to catch up to the back of this fight. And so are MCR and Akari. So it's now an 8-car fight for the win.
GoldenEggFryer's gone, I think.
Yeah, he's gone for it. And it's a pretty decent restart. He's only got half a second, but half a second is enough down this main straight with just slipstream. Upcoming Karma is gaining,
No.
but not close enough to make a move. Good restart there from Golden
Yeah,
Egg.
very good restart.
And there will be no DRS for the remainder of the race. That's 28 of 29.
That's very surprising.
Drivers have a full
Golden
battery.
Eggfryer's got a cross through, isn't he? No, he's come back now.
Oh, and Snacks has lost it. Turn 4, he's had an error.
Oh no, snap.
He's got some oversteer or maybe some contact with another driver.
Oh no.
So Snacks is off the podium
Wow.
after a decent showing tonight. Now a 4-car fight for the win. Zog has
Wow.
dropped off a little bit
This is
and has a time
amazing.
penalty. Still, we don't know who's going to be on the podium. One of these top 4 are going to be off the podium,
Yeah.
which you have to say is pretty harsh.
It is very
I
harsh.
wish we could have a 4-person podium. Sorry, I haven't read the chat in ages.
Oh, Karma had a very good exit there.
Last lap of the race, no DRS, remember.
Yeah,
Bit of
we've
weaving
been
on the
going
straight there, but he's just trying to cut the slipstream off. Here comes upcoming Karma. Will he go for a dive bomb down into turn 1? Yes, he will. Makes the apex beautifully. Golden Egg hangs it round the outside, maintains the leads. Dr. Edward is closing now. He could be in with a shout of the win here. But here comes upcoming Karma. Will he go for the move down into turn 4? Yes. Oh, no, he won't. Thought better of it in the end. Dr. Edward is right on the tail of the Alfa Romeo, and it's going to go down to the wire.
Experience could prevail here from Dr. Edwards.
Possibly, but ProfPhil is now on the very rear of Dr. Edwards'
He
car.
is.
One mistake will decide this
Yeah.
race and will cost you a podium. MCR back up to 5th, by the way. Having a nice recovery. This safety car has really aided him in what I'm going to call damage limitation.
Yeah, MCR's done very well out from the safety car.
Golden Egg leads. One more sector of racing. 20 seconds and this race will be over. and we will finally know who's going to win this Bahrain Grand Prix. And it looks like Upcoming Karma hasn't had a good enough exit out of turn 11, at turn 13, sorry, to get close enough to the back of Golden Egg's Alpine car. Out the final corner, Golden Egg has absolutely nailed it tonight.
Wow.
What a race.
Congratulations.
And he's won the Bahrain Grand Prix. Wow.
Unbelievable.
Credit where credit is due. Yes, the safety car helped him out a bit, but he made the right strategy calls, and he had the pace and the consistency to win. From, where was it you started on the grid? Definitely outside the top 10, right?
I think it might have been 6 on the grid, actually.
Might have been 6 on the grid. Oh, my bad.
Might have started 6. Oh, yeah, the spin Snacks did. Yeah. You don't really like to see weaving, but just probably have a word this time.
Yeah, it's weaving's not too bad as long as you're outside of 3/10. If you're closer than that, it's quite dangerous. But yeah, they're just trying to break the slipstream, which is fair enough. But Golden Egg wins from 6th on the grid. Good memory.
Was it 6? Was it? Okay.
Yeah, a great strategy as well to boot. I think definitely within a shout of driver of the day. Upcoming Karma, Dr. Edward on the podium. Good races from their perspective. ProfPhil gains up the fields. Always does it from 8th to 4th. MCR after that early start for damage recovers to 5th. I think he'd be pretty happy with that.
Oh,
Zog,
definitely.
from 18th to 6th. Great showing from him. Anakaris up from 13th to 7th. Snacks, unfortunate with the spin at the end. Good quali pace. Definitely will be getting some more pole positions this season. Dale and Hissy outside of the top 16 on the start, both into the points. Nice races from them.
Yeah, fantastic. And, first race in 82.
Losing Chelsea, Aki, Mark, Alpha Matti, Tucker for Life, Maverick, Loza Pro, and Hicklin through retirements. Take her easy, just finished outside the points.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Got to enjoy it.
So, Padge, driver of the day, who do you think?
I think GoldenEggFryer should get driver of the day. What do you reckon?
Yeah. Very good drives.
And some notable
all
mentions.
Around, those top 4 especially. Very good drives.
Yeah, definitely. Good recovery from
as well
MCR as well.
Yeah. I agree with you. Golden Egg.
Yeah. He'd be wanting a seat if someone drops out, I guess.
Yeah, definitely Upcoming Karma. Impressed me tonight. I know he's got it in the bag, but he's got it in the bank. Sorry, but yeah.
It would have been interesting if Karma would have got it done without the safety car.
Yeah, that's probably true. That's a really good point. I think
we'll never know. We'll never know.
Possibly a little bit unlucky there with that late safety car. But again, you had the choice to stay out. And
yeah, I probably would have stayed
not
out.
To, so who knows what could have happened if someone would have stayed out. But...
And when,
so there we have it.
Yep. Very good, entertaining race.
Thank you for having me on the AT2.
Yeah, thank you for helping me out tonight.
I doubt you'll see me again for a while because I'm normally busy on Sunday nights. But
yeah. Well, whenever you're free.
In fact, some Formula 1 races might cause this division to be a little bit later than normal, so I might be able to stream a bit more.
We've still got a couple of late ones to come.
Yeah. Right, so Bahrain is done. Congratulations to Golden Egg for not only a triumphant return, but for driver of the day. Thank you to Padge for joining me in the booth as always.
Anytime. Always a pleasure.
Next week, we move on to Imola, where we will have the sprint race format returning.
Oh yeah.
If you don't know what that is, short quali, 18 minutes, then a 25% race, then a 50% race. You're not going to want to miss it. There's going to be loads of on-field action. And, well, I'm salivating Looking forward to it on Tuesday.
Yeah, I'll be driving.
Yeah, just reminds me to thank all the new followers in the chat tonight. Appreciate that. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Thanks to everyone who's been in the chat, contributing to the stream as well. And yeah, we'll see you on Tuesday night for No Assist Tier 1.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for following and for watching.